Good rising. Starting this call-in show this evening. Waiting for some of the first callers to call in. Little opportunity here. There we go. Good rising. Hello? Okay.
Hello.
Oh, good rising.
Can you hear me, Big Judah?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, all praises, all praises. How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't believe I'm talking to you. This is exciting.
Beautiful, beautiful, sister. Do you have anything you want to share with the nation?
I'm one of your new, huh?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying I'm one of your new followers. I've been listening to you and following you on YouTube for maybe about 5 months. Hi. And I love it. I love the information you share and your input on everything in your teaching.
Thank you so much. Just all praises to the Most High. He's the one that giving all this great information. It's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely, yes. So I'm calling from Houston. My name is Whitney, and I did have something that I wanted to share with everybody, and I also, wanted your input on it too. So just recently, the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, he passed a bill or whatever that anyone can over 21 can carry a gun. And it really concerns me because, I know when things are put in place, it seems to always be an ulterior motive.
Yes.
And, I know when everybody is carrying guns and stuff, it can lead to violence and people getting shot and killed. And I just think that it's an agenda. And I just kind of wanted your input on it. Have you heard about it?
No, I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, it's for the state of Texas. I'm not sure if any other states are on board with that, but I know Texas is on board with it. So I just, want to, tell you and the other people in the family to pray for us all.
I mean,
but I just hope that this doesn't become a mess. I really don't.
I mean, I think things are already a mess. I mean, if you really look at it, and I mean, it's always been about Esau's blessing, and which is the sword, the weapons, and they love their blessing, and I mean, it's really nothing new. I mean, this whole country was based off violence and things of that nature. So I mean, this is really nothing new. I think it's more so exposing their hearts and the things that that are important to them.
Yeah, and I noticed, it's very contradictory to what they say, because on one hand, they're saying that mass shootings are on the rise, higher than ever before, but you turn around and want to, pass a law where anyone over 21 can carry a gun.
Yeah.
So it just contradicts itself. So
it's adding fuel to the fire. It sounds like it's adding fuel to the fire.
Exactly.
But it's their. I mean, hey, this is their time. This is their blessing, and that's what they're going to go with, and they have the right to do so. Just like the Most High gave them this land, and and let them set up their laws, and it's their prerogative at this point, for as long as the Most High allows them to.
Yes, I agree. But that's all I wanted to share.
Thank you so much for sharing that information. And that's kind of like what we need, is people to share information that's going on around them. So we weren't aware of that over here, but that's great for us to hear.
Yes. I'm sure you're going to hear more about it. It's supposed to go into effect in September.
Wow. So it's already passed, it sounds like, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure you're going to hear about it, but I'm going to let others get a chance to call in and speak with you. But thank you for answering.
Thank you, sister. Have a great evening.
You too, and goodbye.
Good rising.
Hey, brother Big Judah.
How you doing, brother? How's it going?
Shalom. How you doing, man? How's it going? You got the calling right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're on right now.
Good, awesome. This is Caesar calling from Cedar Pomona, California.
Oh, you're close to me.
Yeah, very close, man. Very close. And I seen what you were talking about Atlantis. And, there's something that was a teaching to one of the other channels that I was listening to, like it was, I think, Rebirth of a Nation or something like that.
Okay.
And they were speaking about how in Bereshit, in Genesis, about how the Most High Yah separated the waters from the earth, and from the waters there was his spirit hovered over the waters, and underneath he saw darkness. Below was darkness, so he created light, and light was good. Meaning, from what we get from it from Genesis, talking about the fallen angels, so-called aliens, they're trying to say they put out there that are that live beneath the waters, right?
Okay.
And therefore, he says they say that we were born in the womb, in darkness and in water, and came out to light. So we're supposed to be the light to the world and to the darkness. And it was very interesting to know that, because in Genesis we just pretty much see the surface of it, of saying we were born to be in the world to a purpose, to fulfill Yah's will and His purpose. We're not just here to live our own life, but to live His will, to do His will, and to His laws, His commandments. We have a purpose here, and that is to do His will, not our will.
Yes.
And this whole deceivement about so-called aliens, we know that they're the fallen angels, the fallen ones. And I just wanted to share that because I found that very interesting, that when I read Genesis, I never caught that. And, it's something that the Most High has revealed to us about what's so-called darkness being underwater and us being the light.
Yes.
To the darkness.
We're definitely to be the light to the world. And especially in the darkness that we are experiencing right now, that's so true. That's so true.
Yeah. So anyways, I just want to enjoy your videos, Big Judah. And I just wanted to call in and speak a little bit and let someone else come in here and speak. And I'm out here in Pomona, California. You're in Orange County, I believe, right?
No, I'm out here in IE as well.
Oh, are you in IE?
Yes, I am. Okay. But beautiful.
All right, cool. Yeah, I work on motorcycles, boats, jet skis. If you have any of that stuff,
I can
give you my email or my number, whatever, and then I can help whatever I can.
Beautiful. Send it to my email. I appreciate that.
What's your email, Judah?
Tribe of Judah 0, like the number 0 at gmail.com.
Just at the number.
Yes.
Okay, like Gmail. Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. Shalom, brother. Thanks for good talking to you.
Shalom. Have a great evening.
All right. Same to you.
That's beautiful. Making connections. But yeah, like I said, this is it's amazing. It's amazing. And when you guys hear the numbers, we're having calls, you kept hearing like the sounds, you just realize it's a whole lot of people calling. We'll be patient and try to do the best we can, to get to as many of the calls as possible to share information. So I think this is a great opportunity for us to work together, share information, share, aha moments. Good rising.
Grand rising, brother. Oh my, this is unbelievable. I've been trying to get through. I really appreciate your work. I am so thankful to the Most High for your dedication, for your obedience. I started listening to you like the end of 2016, and it has just been amazing. All the information I've been able to gather with you and the family, it is wonderful.
Thank you so much, sister. I said that's all praises to the Most High. I've been on this journey with you as well.
Whoa, it's amazing. And something that I wanted to share with the family is don't get discouraged right now. There's so much going on right now, and the enemy is, I don't even know if it's the enemy. I believe the Father is allowing us to be tried and tested because he don't want no poo butts on his squad. For real, after all he done been through, after all we done put him through, for us to get to the point, he want to make sure you know.
So true.
So we can't give up right now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us have been through a tumultuous background, a past. You know what I'm saying? As kids, like some of our families, I've met other brothers and sisters that I grew up in. I thought my family was the only one dysfunctional like that. But real talk. Yeah, but that was to groom us and to prepare us for such a time as this. And as we're going to walk into this new kingdom, all of us is going to have issues. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So those of us that he has called for a higher calling, we got to stay the course because we got to help our brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? You do one part, Big Levi do another. Open Diary do another, Laverne Amy do another. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's so beautiful, and I can't believe I got through. Okay, I ain't gonna keep talking.
Oh no, sister, this is so true. We're all doing our part. I said this is too big. The Most High is too big for one person, 2 people, 3 people. He uses everyone, and he used this evening to give encouragement to the nation.
Wow, like you've turned me on to like 432 to drop. Shout out to that kind. He go in with such information. Medicine Man is another brother that just brings so much like mind blowing information. A brother that was on earlier in the week, it was like the call that was talking about the family dispute, and the Holy Spirit had put it in my heart like maybe 2 years ago. Because I'm getting all this information, but I really didn't know. And I was like, what is really going on? And she was like, this is a family fight. I was like, yo. And then when he said it last night, I was like, yo.
Yes. He's making these connections with these different books and these. I mean, our nation has so much understanding, and now we have a platform to share it.
Yes. And I love that. I was just talking to the Father this evening, like, it's going to be so nice to have structure again, to know what you're supposed to be doing, when you're supposed to be doing it. Right now, we see it through a glass so darkly. Not on top of the other stuff that, like I said, we all come from these different backgrounds. And for me, as a mother, as a woman, as a will, like, to know what I'm going to be doing once we get there. I don't know in advance, but once we get there, the Father going to have, look, this is how we operate as a nation. This is how we'll move. We can give our children hope. Like, that's the best part of it. Because for years, this not knowing and something wrong. Like when I was a kid, I knew something was wrong. Something went wrong. And growing up in bridges and they telling us, you can't this and you can't that. And I'm like, this not really making no sense. But all praises to the Most High. He got me here, and I am not turning back, and I'm on the family to stay the course, no matter who you are, what you're going through. It's a test.
Yes.
It's a test. It's just a test. I promise you. If he done brought us this far, he ain't gonna leave us right now.
Exactly.
Like I said, he don't want no punks on his squad. He don't want nobody buckling out. He don't want nobody to be like, oh, my sister or my mama or my man or my friend or my job. No, it's him and that's it. Either you with him or you're not.
All praise.
People are.
All praise.
Sorry, good. All praise to the Most High. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you later, Brother Jim.
Thank you so much. You have a great evening. Thank you for sharing. We need that.
You do the same. All right, bye.
Much love. That's it. Most High doesn't want any punks. We're going to have to definitely go through it. Shalom. Good rising.
Shalom. Good rising. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank God I got through.
Yes.
Yes, I want to say I'm calling from the South.
Okay.
I listen to your show every day, you and Sister Lisa Cabrera, and I want to take the opportunity to say thank you for all the information that you bring, and you are a blessing to the Black race, to Negroes in America, all your knowledge. Thank you for sharing that. Just wanted to give my opinion. I know got a lot of people calling. But as I listen to you, I also listen to Esau and their take on what's going on. And you really can see the doom and gloom in their eyes.
Yes.
They see that, we are getting woke. We are getting united. We are getting on one accord.
Yes.
Thanks to people like you and Lisa Cabrera. The Most High has anointed you and Lisa. And your knowledge and information is and it's not just the young Blacks, it's people I know, the 55, 60, 70, they're coming on board as well. So he's waking up his people. There's nothing they can do about it. So they're throwing things like you said, like Juneteenth, because there's no money associated with it.
Yes.
There's no reparations. So they just throw that at us to try to, make amends for what they've done in the past, knowing it's not going to work. But if you check out other channels, especially other people in California like yourself, and as they look at places like Skid Row in Los Angeles and the economy and how things are not bouncing back like the media is saying, you can really see the doom and gloom in their eyes.
Yes.
And, we're getting ready to go from being the tail to the head, and they know it. There's nothing they can do about it. So they're just having fun in their last days.
Yes, you said a mouthful, and that is so true. And thank you so much, sister, for the words of the kind words and everything else. I said, it's amazing how the Most High is working.
Yep,
it's absolutely amazing.
I've never dreamed this. I got one more thing to say.
Oh yeah.
I grew up in the Deep South. I've seen segregation. I've seen us get passed over for promotions and things that we deserve. And, that can be depressing being a Black person.
Yes.
But I never dreamed that I would be so happy to be a Negro in America. Being Black in America, I don't know if we realize, is the best thing to be right now. All you got to do is just make a covenant with the Most High, be a good person, and you can make it into His kingdom. But we are the true Hebrews.
Yes.
We are the true Negroes. They know it. They've done all they can do. Their time is up. Me and my friends my nieces, nephews from age 19 to 60. That's all we talk about. Their time is up. Thank God their time is up. Their time is up.
All praises. All praises.
All praises to the Most High. You have a wonderful weekend. And I love when your son reads the scriptures. The last thing I'm going to say, I love when he reads the scriptures.
Thank you.
Tell him I said that.
Yeah, he's right here. He's right here assisting me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll let you get to the next call. And all praises to the Most High. Keep doing what you do.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much. Good rising.
Good rising. How are you?
Doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine.
You want to share anything with the nation this evening?
Not right now. I just wanted to actually just kind of listen in for a minute.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Yeah, we're going to upload the video later on, and everyone's going to get an opportunity to hear, all these takes. We're getting a lot of great calls this evening.
Okay. Yeah, I've missed the last couple. For some reason, it hasn't been showing up that it's right there.
Oh, really?
And I get it later. Yeah, I get it later on.
Yeah, you know how that is.
Yes, I do.
You know how that is.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for calling. I'm going to go ahead and get to the next caller. Appreciate you calling in.
Yes.
Okay, shalom. Good rising. Good rising.
You hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was trying to get on the show where I can listen.
Oh, okay. Well, you're on the show talking right now. How you doing?
Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to get on it. I didn't know what you was talking about at the moment. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to learn to get on there. Let's see. I'm gonna do this.
Okay. All right. So yeah, when you're calling in, we're gonna try to. Good rising.
Oh, hello, Mr. Big Judah. It is an absolute honor to be on your radio show.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. How you doing?
Okay, I am doing wonderful. I have a little YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Moses Clark Cornell Presents Kabbalah Unleashed. Okay. So I just want to say I have the highest respect for your existence, and what you're doing is extremely tough.
Thank you so much.
And it's tough on levels because it goes with your spirit. You're really trying to psychologically wake up a dead classification of people. But today, I have something, and I don't know how you or your audience may perceive it, but it's about the Kabbalah.
Okay.
So I'm going to say it really quick because I know it's heavy information.
Okay.
There are two types of government here. There's one government that you don't see, and then it's the actors that we all see. Okay. And this is what I want to show you. Everything that's going on with the government has to do with Adam Weishaupt. Adam Weishaupt was the founder of the Illuminati. Okay. The Comanche value for his name is 846. Okay. United States of America is 846. Everything is about this person. Everything.
Okay.
So this is what I want to say. So his birthday, February 6, 1748, we have to look at what that actually means. So at the top, I'm going to say really quick, when you go to Wikipedia and go to King James Bible, 1611, at the very top of the image, because this is the first Bible that was released to the public when they invented the printing press. It says Yud He Vav He, which is YHVH. The Y has three Vavs. The sixth letter of the Hebrew alphabet is a Vav. A Vav looks like a number one. Okay. That's why Wolverine always shows you his three claws, because it's three Vavs, and each Vav is a six. So when you look at the Y in Yud He Vav He, it's three Vavs, so that's actually in 666, and then the H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. V is the 22nd, 2 and 2 is 4, and then H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. So you're looking at 6666848. Adam Weishaupt's birthday, February 6, 1748. Well, we know 1748, 1 plus 7 is 8, then 4, 8, so you got your 848. But instead of saying February 6, you put the 6 in front of February, which is the second month of the year. So you type in FE because it's only the second month, and the value of FE, going to gemantrix.org, is 66. So you're putting 6 in front of Fe. So it's 666848. The whole thing. So when they tell you that it's the unnamed, and then they put consonants in it, so the pronounceable name, it's still not the name. It's Adam Weishaupt. And there are two sides to this. So let me just jump to this. I'm telling you, and I'm going to say that, but so we have to look at the planet Saturn, and what I'm about to say is rated R. Okay.
Okay.
The entire salvation story is coming through indigenous Aboriginal men. Mm-hmm. It's specifically men. And no one has no idea what I'm about to tell you. And that's why I said thank you for answering the phone.
Okay.
So Michael Jordan, he's a tall, indigenous man, right? Mm-hmm. And he has a pair of shoes named Nike Air Force One. It has two symbols on you got to pay attention to. It has the Jordan sign with the man with the ball, and it has the swoop. Uh-huh. So now, if you look at the Kabbalah, the first 6 Sephirots make the 6-point star. If you're just looking at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and don't see the rest of them, the first 6 make a 6-point star. If you connect the lines, it's a Kaaba. It's a cube.
Oh, okay.
So the lines meet in the middle, and that's a hollow circle that's in the middle, and that's what Adam Weishaupt is. So when you see, so as I said earlier, the Yod He Vav He at the top of the Bible. Okay, but the next question is, so what is Holy Bible? Holy is the hole that Adam Weishaupt faces in, and Bible is eyeball. Bible is eyeball. So it says Adam Weishaupt, the holy as in hollow, the hollow eyeball. And his face is in a hollow circle, and he's giving you the eyeball. Oh, wow. That's what the front cover means. The whole thing is astrotheology. Wow. And I mean Kabbalah, astrotheology, deep stuff. Now, that Saturn symbol. Now that we understand that the lines meet in the center, and it's a Y shape, then we look at, oh, wait a minute, the Jordan logo is just like the Mercedes-Benz logo. It's a Y shape. And the rings around Saturn, now this is the rated R thing. The rings around Saturn has to do with something called pearly papillus. You know what the word in the middle is. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pearly, you know what, papillus, also known as HSV2. When a person is born with HSV2, they have something that shows on the head of the you-know-what, and it's these dots, and it's called pearly papillus. That's what the rings are, meaning that the 144,000 is amongst the Negro men in America, and it's not necessarily the pearly papillus, it's something called a perennial wrap, and there are two. The one is the line going up, and then it's the royal one, which is actually a Y shape, and I am one of them. And I want you to tell you right now, I've already spoke to who you won't know, but I can get, you have my word, you're going to be saved. You have my word.
All praises.
I already spoke to, and I'm speaking about hybrids. Mm-hmm. You will be saved. You are beyond righteous in the strength that you have. And I just want to say that. Thank you for answering the phone. You're an amazing person, and I can't wait to see you on the other side, and you're going to be there. You have a wonderful day, Mr. Big Judah.
Thank you so much for sharing. That's a lot of deep information right there.
Yes, and I did publish a book in 2019, literally called 666. My name is Moses Clark Cornell, but as of now, it's not really for people trying to catch up because you're not one of them. You already have it. But if people do want to see it, it's 666. My name is Moses Clark Cornell. But right now, it's about the people that have, and you are one of them. I chose to speak to you because you will be here. Thank you, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Great information. Shalom. Deep information right there. I said our nation is absolutely amazing. Shalom. Good rising.
Grand Rising, Big Judah. I'm calling. My name is Yan Shamar El, and I'm calling you from Bali, Indonesia, but I'm an American.
Okay.
And I've been listening to you for quite some time. I'll get right to it. I have some information or observation, maybe of some relevance, or it could be nothing. But according to the video that I listened to that you put out yesterday about Juneteenth, and the video that you referred us to with the, I think it's Maccabees TV.
Yes.
Right. When he was reading the Wikipedia definition of Juneteenth and the history, I noticed it said that that Juneteenth is Jubilee Day.
Yes, I know. I picked that up too.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, that's deep. Okay, so, because, when I watched Joe Biden sign the actual bill into law, what struck me was it said Juneteenth Independence Day Act. And I was like, well, shouldn't it say like the day the slaves were free or something like that? So Independence Day struck me. Also, the movie Independence Day with the so-called alien invasion.
Yes.
Hit me. But what really struck me was that it's Jubilee Day. And I've been trying to track the Jubilee because the pandemic to me seems to be hiding God's judgment of the Sabbath that we're supposed to have, a year-long Sabbath, before the Jubilee. right?
Yeah.
So then we have lockdown, and I'm like, okay, that's odd. The whole world got a lockdown, and then they throw this pandemic on us, pandemic, what I'm going to call it. And then from there, I've been trying to track because they play with time.
Yes.
So I can only watch the heavens, you know, the comets and the constellations of the stars to understand what time we're in. And so I'm thinking that the Jubilee is starting, and this is our possible independence, but we're lost in translation as a people, and we're not seeing it because they're not going to tell us. We have to know.
Yeah.
We have to understand what it is. So, you know, you see all of Washington, D.C. Just starting to become the 51st state. So you can see D.C. is kind of closing down.
Yes.
And they said that the man, I would call him the Pope for now, for once, but we call him the man in the white dress amongst my circles,
okay,
has written a decree that they have to abolish D.C., the District of Columbia, and return the land back to us. So I'm just wondering if really what they did symbolically was not about giving us a federal holiday, but replacing the Independence Day, because mind you, France just gave America, the United States of America, supposedly, a replica of the Statue of Liberty, which is much smaller. Okay. And I thought that was odd. I was like, well, why would they do that? And they're placing that statue, if I'm not missing it, in somewhere in New York, or maybe at the Commerce Building or something like that. Because remember, the United States was a commerce corporation.
Yes.
For the American people. So by them sending that, I'm wondering if, and this is just a theory, I'm not saying anything about this being right, just putting this on the table for us to at least mull around.
Yes.
Is this our Independence Day that's going to be, celebrated down the line, and the 4th of July will become alleviated, and 21st is the winter. I mean, it's the summer solstice.
Yes.
So I'm really watching what the sun is doing, because it's throwing a lot of CMEs at Earth, and that's causing the heat waves and earthquakes and hail and all these kind of things. So I just wanted to just say that. I don't want to hog up the time, but I've been wanting to talk to you about it. And one other thing, there are pyramids all throughout Asia. I've been wanting to write you about this. There's a story in Asia that we're missing.
Yes, definitely.
So I hope that you can keep in touch with me or something, because I can provide you information about this region from China all the way through Southeast Asia. There are pyramids and temples that look just like the Mayan temples. So we were here, I found out. Mizraim and all of that were here as well. Something happened here that is being hidden in history as well. And it could be some vital information for us to be able to put together our story more clearly. So I just wanted to share that with you.
Please do me a favor and email me, and make sure just let me know that this information about Indonesia, so I know who it was, and we'll definitely talk.
Okay.
I definitely want to, because I do know that we're missing a whole lot of information from over there in Asia. I mean, we were worldwide, and it's like they hide that.
Yes.
We were there as well.
Oh yes, yeah. The Mongols came down, and they pretty much raped and pillaged. They did sort of what the colonizers did to our land over there. That's kind of a similar story. Yes. And so they have these pyramids and these mounds. They're huge, and nobody wants to talk about.
Yes.
As you like to say, the 800-pound gorilla in the room. And I'm like, wow, this is crazy, And so when you were talking, and the whole Buddha statue and everything, I've seen those, and I've actually said to the monks, hey, that's that's my people's hairstyle that this statue has. And they'll say, oh, no, that's not what happened. I said, well, what happened? But when Buddha reached enlightenment, his hair turned like that. I said, no, that's a so-called African American hairstyle. I've seen my brothers and sisters wear this hairstyle in my hood. When I was growing up, I said that I don't see how that could anyone with straight hair can make their hair like that. So
exactly,
I started to do the research and found out that actually we have a deity that from ancient times was called Sambo. And of course, we've all made fun of saying Black Sambo and making it derogatory, but that was a high deity in Asia because we were all in Asia. And there's a temple called Borobudur in Indonesia.
Yes.
And we have a carving of the 400-year prophecy in stone with us, our story, written on this from ages ago. Exactly what's happening to us and happened to us.
There you go. Just proof written in stone.
Yes. So I want to. I'll definitely give you a message on your. I think I can email this.
Yes.
This email here.
TribeofJudah0@gmail.com. Exactly.
Yeah, and I'll message you, and we can talk further, and then you can sift through what's workable, usable. I don't agree with everything that you say, and I'm sure you won't agree with everything I'm saying, but we have information that we can help each other, and that's what that's about.
That's how we grow. That's how we grow.
We come together and bring what we have to the table. I've been studying this for quite some time from another angle.
Yes.
Than your way, but we can definitely beat and probably help sort out a lot more things faster.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you, brother, and I love the work you're doing.
Thank you so much.
I'll email you right after we hang up, okay?
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Shalom.
You take care. Grand rising to you, brother.
Grand rising to you as well.
Bye-bye.
More great information. Good rising. Good rising. Anyone there?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wow, I've been trying to get in. How are you?
Great.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, are you? So we're on live here now. Everybody can hear me?
No, it's just us two right now, and then later on, what we'll do is I'll upload the video, and everyone will be able to hear our conversation.
Okay, so I can ask a question then.
Sure.
Okay, what I wanted to ask you, first of all, it's so good to hear your voice, and I'm so glad you're doing better, and I've been praying for you as well, along with the group from Big Levi.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I hope that you and your family are well.
Thank you.
What I wanted to ask about is I saw an article. It was saying that China announced that there's no way that they can get into certain areas of the world without going through the Caribbean.
Really?
Now,
Okay.
I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
So I realized that entire area, that Caribbean, it seems to be a gateway that they came through from Spain, Germany, the UK, and all of that brought them into the southern part of the United States, the Caribbean, as well as South America. What are your thoughts about that?
I'm not really familiar with that. I've never really heard that before. That's something that's new to me.
Yeah, within the last few days, they're saying, because you know that they've kind of taken over a lot of parts of Jamaica, and they always have. Ever since I was a little girl, China was always in Jamaica. But now they're saying that in order for them to really occupy certain parts of the world, they really need to be able to come in through that opening that comes into the Caribbean. So say they're coming from, when you look at the map, they're coming from the right side. When they come into that area, it gives them a lot of access.
Yes.
To other Caribbean countries. I would imagine the southern part of the United States and as well as South America. So it's so funny that it looks like that whole area was a gateway to begin with.
Yes.
England and Spain and Germany and France. Because that's why, 1 second. So we had, we had the colonies. So we were under the English. And, of course, we had the French colonies and all of that.
Yes.
So they all came in through that opening, almost like the gate.
That's
that
true.
They came through. And it's so funny that they're mentioning this again this week in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm. I said, very interesting. Maybe someone else who will get some more information or some understanding can share with that in the comment section and kind of go from there. But that is kind of weird. They would say something like that at this time.
Right. If I find the article, can I send it to you?
Of course.
Yeah, because it was like on CNN.
Okay.
Which I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, but when I went to go look at a CNN article this week, suddenly it said I had to agree to certain terms, at which point I just deleted them from all of my apps because there were two different sets of terms that I would have to agree to. One is their privacy, and another one was some type of permission. And I went ahead and I looked at those terms, and they basically were saying that you're basically going to be giving up some of your privacy just for being able to read articles on CNN.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that, but things are changing. Times are changing.
Yeah, very fast. But anyway, I'm not going to keep you, but I am so glad that you're still here because I said, boy, I don't know if you saw my comment that I wrote, that there would be a lot of tears from St. Augustine if anything had happened to you.
Thank you so much. I'll be here as long as the Most High has me doing His will and gives me the strength to do so.
Praise be to the Most High, and you're doing an awesome job, you and your family.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All right. Take care, Big Judah.
Thank you. Shalom.
Shalom.
Good rising.
Shalom, Big Judah. How are you?
Great. How are you doing?
I am fine. I'm fine. I just want to say that you do an awesome job. Really great content. And I do love to just go back and look at some videos from time to time. So thank you very much. Thank you for everybody that helps you along the way.
Yes, I receive a lot of help.
Yes, you do. I also wanted to just speak to the nation on, I know like when I watch a lot of the content creators, and I think like a lot of you guys, you don't even realize that you're on the same page.
Yes.
People like to say like we're not united as a people and things of that nature. But I think a lot of us realize that we are. Mm-hmm. And even though we're not talking to one another, we kind of have the same idea, and it's the same united front. We know that things switched. We know that the power shift has happened. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I just want, people that are out there, even if you watch like I do, I'm a supporter of you guys' content. I like your videos. I'll make commentary, so your videos will be noticed and that nature. But just, do realize that, you do have an influence. But a lot of times, at this particular time, it's a very powerful time for our people.
Yes.
And a lot of us, we get downloads. I know you refer to that from time to time in your videos.
Yes.
And a lot of us get the downloads. I'm one that gets downloads. And one of the things that I feel compelled to bring to the nation tonight is just to speak on power. I want us to understand that for centuries, they have lied, they have denied, they have ignored us.
You know, it's not like our grandfathers and our grandfathers' fathers did not speak up and try. You know, there was so many rebellions and there was so much. And I do understand about the curses and everything.
Yes.
But it's like they gained power by ignoring us, by, you know, and it's like I see these videos with these Karens and these things like that. And I know we are traumatized people, so a lot of times we can be triggered easily. But it's time that we, thank you, Dave. Sorry about that. But it's time that we don't give them power.
Yes.
You know, it's time that we grade rock their narcissistic tendencies and behaviors. And if you notice lately with the climate, their attention has been on us.
Yes.
They're not ignoring us anymore. They're focused on every little thing that we do, every little thing that we say. That's given us power. True. So it's like, you know, we just need to, you know, think a little more clearly, you know, ground ourselves.
Yes.
On ourselves internally, connect definitely. And because things are definitely changing. It's just that we have to put in our work as well. And I just want like all the content creators and everything and everybody who's listening and knows about this shift and feels this thing, just, you know, just keep doing your personal best. I know it's hard to talk to people about it sometimes. Some people are here to hear. And that's another thing. There's still a veil on certain people.
Oh, yes.
2/3 is a very large number, right?
Yes.
It's a very large number. So, you know, they're not going to understand it. And they may be veiled. That veil is very real. So it doesn't matter if you can lay it all out. You can spell it out. You can show, you can have so many receipts. But if they are not chosen to understand, or they never will.
Yes.
So, and a lot of us are seeing like the boule and people that may look like us, people that, but we know that they have the same agenda.
Yep. That's it. They have the same
keep
agenda.
Us down, keep their foot on our neck. Exactly. So, but we can see them now. And that's what I want people to realize. Like before we couldn't see them.
No.
But now we can.
Well, just like when we first came into this truth, you know, we were taught like all black people this, all white people that, and it was really oversimplified. This, you know, this awakening was oversimplified, and now we're realizing that that's not how things are. That's why we're told to test the spirit. You know, to test the spirit. Just because people look like us, you know, doesn't mean that they're us. I mean, they are quick to trot out people who look like us anytime. You know, there's something. You know, they want to control us. They just kind of throw out someone else that looks like us and try to tell us how to act. How to react to things.
Exactly. And at Juneteenth, do not get me wrong, you know, slavery is heavy, but, you know, what kind of, this Senate, we all know, you know what I mean? They're keeping or trying to hide our voting rights or you know, suppress our voting rights. They don't want to give us qualified immunity, but you're going to give us a holiday which you benefit from. You all get a day off because you're a federal employee. You know what I mean? It's not like it does anything for us as a people. And, you know, we'll have some people, you know, our people shucking and jiving.
Always.
You know what I mean?
Always.
They
gave us something. They gave us a day off.
You know, and I just don't want like the 1/3. I just don't want the people that, you know, that go hard in the paint and just live this thing out. I don't want them to get discouraged from seeing that, because that's exactly what's supposed to happen.
Yes. Yes.
You know, and I know it frustrates us, but we can't. We have to still stay focused on where we need to be. So I just wanted to tell them I felt compelled to speak on that power thing, because just real quick. When I was younger, and maybe, Big Judy, you're probably not too far from my age. I'm not sure. But anyway, pardon me, I'm in the 40s. I'm in my 40s.
Same here.
So, okay. So I remember a time, like you would go to a store and you'll be in line, you know, and as I'm in line, you know, it would be a white person come up, you know, and they would just immediately take them and ignore you. Like you're not even standing there.
Yep.
You know, and it was like that type of behavior happened for so long. And I really believe that that's what, you know, held us down for so long.
Yes.
So it's like now we're no longer being ignored. And I'm very proud of our youth of today. Like these young kids really surprised me. I was scared for them. I was worried for them when they went out there in those streets. And these people had, they have their full military gear on. Mm-hmm. And we know what they're about. You know what I mean? And sometimes you wonder if this youth really know what they're dealing with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I was very proud of them. Yeah. I can't even express it. And even when I talk to my 20-year-olds and everything, they have a totally different mindset. It's like, they've been touched with the truth. It's out here for them to get, and they are actually seeking it. They are actually getting it, and they're talking amongst their friends. And the beautiful thing about this or last year's particular time, they even, had other folks, and they were truly friends with them. Back in the other days, I know that during the civil rights era, there was, people that also came out, you know what I mean? Yes. But it was like really prevalent last year.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of our youth. And I'm just saying, like, everybody stay strong in your spot and just stay prayed up. And, this is a blessing to be living at this time. It really is.
Yes, it is. Thank you so much, sister, for sharing.
All right. You have a nice night.
You have a blessed evening. Just waiting here a couple minutes. Waiting for some more calls to come in. So far, we've had some pretty interesting information. But I'm sure that, like I said, there's a whole huge history in Asia that we're missing as well. All these different structures, I said, they put people in all these different areas in order to make it seem as if they've been there forever. So if you remember, Most High gave Shem half of the world. So we know we have over here in the Americas as well, but we got other lands in other parts of the world as well. That's why you have to look for the lands that fit the description of the blessing and the lands that was given to Shem. But I'm going to continue waiting for a couple more phone calls, because sometimes when we get ready to shut everything down, we start getting phone calls. And I'm sure I don't want to miss another great call with some more great information. So we're going to continue to wait a little bit. I'm sure the Most High is going to give us some more brethren here or some more sisters here to share some more information. Here we go. Perfect time. Good rising.
Good rising, brother.
How you doing?
My name is Shirley. How you doing, Brother Judah?
Doing well, Sister Shirley.
Awesome. I've been calling, and I'm so delighted, so thankful that I had an opportunity to get in. Oh, wow.
Beautiful. You have anything to share with the nation this evening?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
I have been, just a little bit. I walked away from that church environment, 2004.
Okay.
And just was waiting. And knew that if God was God and he was not in the church, then where were you? Mm-hmm. That was my question. Mm-hmm. And he showed himself powerful outside of those four walls. And I'm so grateful that I have an opportunity to hear the truth. I, since 2017, have been walking through cancer, beating it along the way, holding on to the promises. Yeah. And I'm so delighted that the Most High has been my keeper.
Yes.
The news of understanding who I really am, and the starseed was an awesome pick for me because it just helped me understand the spiritual connection with my healing. And so I just wanted to share that. I'm delighted, and I'm so grateful to the Most High, Yahweh, for all that He does.
Yes. That book was shared.
I want to say, bless the nation.
Yes, that book was shared. That book was shared with me. So like I said, brother said, shared that with me in order to share that with the nation. And that's just how we're all working together. Most High, the Holy Spirit's been sent, and she's working through all of us to bring us, this knowledge, understanding, and prepare us for the Father.
Yes, and I am so grateful. So grateful for a nation of people that understand what I've come to know.
Yes.
It's a lonely walk.
Yes, it is.
But we're strong. As Brother Levi says, we're a small nation, but we're a strong nation. Exactly. And so I'm so grateful.
And Brother Levi's doing his work. Brother Levi's doing his work as well. That's how it works. We're all right. Most High's working through all of us at this point.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing.
Yes. Thank you so much, sister, for sharing, and thank you for calling.
You're welcome. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, sister.
All praises to the Most High.
All praises. Shalom.
Okay, bye.
Just waiting for a couple more phone calls. Okay. We're definitely a strong nation. We know the other nations are watching, looking. Just waiting here for a couple more phone calls. So this is an awesome opportunity for us to continue to share. I mean, look at all the information. I mean, and that's how it is right now. It's like the wide range of information that the Most High is sharing. It's not the same information over and over again. Most High is much bigger than that. That's why you can't be pigeonholed into a certain understanding and think that that's it. The Most High has nothing else to share. That's not how this works. Still been looking at a lot of news articles and all this information that's coming out as far as how bad the things are getting. With all these different events, things happening in the skies, them seeing ships, things happening with the sun, radiation, gamma. And I said, if brothers and sisters actually have shared information, they want to share more, please call in. What I'm probably going to end up doing is I have some information where we can actually just call and just maybe speak with one or two people and then just have them just share a lot of information for the nation. I think they would enjoy as well. I'm going to wait and see here. We'll give it a couple more minutes to see if anyone else is going to call before we end the call-in show. All right. All praises to the Most High. Have a great evening. May Most High all the praise, all the glory. Shalom.